Welcome back to Home at Last. This is Joan, and I'm here to share something with you. Last time I shared what COVID taught us or taught me, and today I'm here to share with you what COVID did to me. Yes, I know it's not easy, but I suffered from COVID. And it came when I was very expectant at 6 months, and it really hit hard. You know, those ones who've gone through this COVID, you know what it is. It's not an easy thing, and more so to a pregnant woman. I will share only 5 things that COVID did to me. Number 1, it isolated me from my own family. At first, I was isolated in my own house. I just took a room and stayed there. But later on, I got isolated in hospital for like 2 weeks. Coming back home, I continued isolating in my own room. In your own house, you feel your people around, but they cannot get to you. Your children, your own family knows that you are in that room, but they are not allowed to get there. I have a 2-year-old who could not imagine that he knows that mom is in that room, but he's not allowed to get in there. So it was not an easy thing, but that is the reality. Up to date, I feel like sometimes I need to step out from the crowd and in isolation and just spend time alone. Number 2, COVID came with a fatigue that is hard to fight and get back to normal. I know it took me time to get back to walking stairs without panting. It took me time to get strength back to my body. After being treated of COVID, 1 week later, my baby came prematurely at 6 months, and immediately I got the baby in my hands. The fatigue subsided. It didn't really go away fully, but at least it decreased. I realized that I was very weak. Even doing my own duties was not easy. Walking a long distance or even a short distance, I could get tired very fast. So the thing that I decided to do, I decided to enroll to a gym and at least try and exercise slowly by slowly until I get back to normal. Not bad, I'm not doing bad. At least I can do my work. At least I can walk for a long distance. I can even run. Number 3, what COVID did to me, I lost good businesses at hand when I got COVID. I remember 1 week to realizing that I had COVID. I was supposed to fly down to the coast to go and do some work, but I had to turn down the offer because I realized that I'm sick and I was supposed to isolate. I was also required to go to Uganda for a business deal. My business partner had to go alone when I realized that I'm suffering from COVID and I had to get treatment. I had opened a new business that I was running on my own at first, but because I was isolated in hospital and even at home, I could not access the business premises. I could not do the business. So I decided to close the business when I was away. It was not easy, but yes, that is what COVID did to me. I had to accept the fact that I was in isolation. I could not run the business. Even if I was employed, I could not work. But I'm getting back slowly by slowly. I'm getting back to doing business as normal, and I cannot complain because God has been faithful to me. Number 4, COVID stole my two senses of sense of smelling and the sense of taste. I know it is not easy when you're born with all your five senses, and at some point you lose some of them. I lost the sense of tasting. I lost the sense of smelling. At some point I could not even eat food. At some point I could not smell. But with time, I'm getting back slowly by slowly. I'm able to eat, but I'm not yet enjoying the taste of food. I went into anosmia, what the medics call anosmia, losing the sense of smell. I developed parosmia, which is a COVID test. You feel like things are tasting like they are burnt. You feel like things are not tasting the same. Flavor is a marriage between smell and taste. So if you've lost sense of smell, if you've lost sense of taste, getting back to getting the flavor of things the way they were is not easy. So I'm getting back slowly, though I'm not enjoying the food that I used to enjoy. Like nuts, I can only eat nuts because of the salty taste, but the real taste of nuts is yet to get back. I had the best sense of smell. I could smell burning food before anyone in the house. But now it really takes time to smell that there's food burning, maybe in the kitchen. I can only feel strong smells, maybe if you have a strong perfume. But even my own odor, I'm not enjoying it. Some things smell like sewage. If something is smelling really bad, I can feel maybe it's sewage smelling. I'm not sure if it's sewage. Sometimes I have to consult. I'm yet to get back to my normal sense of smelling and tasting. It's almost a year now. Not really a year, but 8 months since I lost my senses of smell and taste. But I know that I will get back to normal. When I held Joy in my arms, all the COVID symptoms subsided. The coughing went away, the fatigue went away, and at least I had joy in my heart, and I confirmed that really this is Joy. But I lost her, and I accepted the fact that I had to lose her because she developed some complications in hospital. 7 days in hospital, but unfortunately, she died. It was painful, and I traced it back to COVID. I know the treatment for COVID is not good for a pregnant woman. It is well. I know good gifts come from God, and His store still has more blessings for us. His blessings are never ending. Yes, those are the 5 things that COVID did to me. I'm still getting back to normal. I still have joy in my heart because I know what God can do. And He has always been faithful even after losing our baby Joy. We've seen the faithfulness of God in our lives. Thank you for coming by to listen to me. This is my new channel. I'm trying to grow it. Please subscribe and help my channel to grow. Thank you even for liking, and God bless you. I'm even stronger today. Aki COVID wewe.